And I'll pass it to Jessica.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Jessica Walden. I'm with the North Richmond Mobile Tool Library. I'll pass it to Janine.
Janine.
Hi, I'm sorry. I have a Zumba class going on and it's pretty loud. I'm sorry. Janine Shahid, Prevention Services Coordinator for CHDC. Thank you.
Daniel.
I'll jump in. This is Daniel Barth, Safe Organized Spaces Richmond.
And I can go. Good morning. I'm Michelle Mancuso with the County Watershed Program.
And we'll go with Cheryl.
Hi, everyone. I'm Cheryl with Urban Hill.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate everybody being here. So let's go through agency reports. Deputy Sakai is not here. He walks in, we'll allow him to report. Gloria is not here from the city. So Anthony, so you have anything to report? Nothing to report at this time. All right. Jose is not here. Tanya. You have anything to report?
Yeah, I'll report two items. The first one is that I'm back from maternity leave, so I'm picking up the ball with the whole North Richmond MAC member. So there's still an open seat. We have one application. And so I think I'm really gonna publicize it in the next couple of weeks and then hopefully start interviewing people sometime next month. So if you know anyone, this is a great opportunity for people who want to learn more about the county and issues and hear from agencies who want to work with North Richmond. And we meet every first Tuesday of the month at 5 p.m. And the second item that yeah.
What are the requirements for someone to be on that committee?
Good question. So the open seat right now is for us a resident seat. So someone who lives in North Richmond, so they have to live in the unincorporated or the city part incorporated. So city or county side of North Richmond, but you have to be a North Richmond resident. There's different designations for different seats, but those are already full. So Dawn and Glory, even though Glory works and lives in North Richmond, but yeah, she represents the school. So we have like business, nonprofit, school seats. So right now the one that's open is for someone who lives in North Richmond. And then any more questions?
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. And then the last thing I was gonna announce is actually for the city of Richmond is something that I saw is that Cesar Cepeda, who's our council member for the city of Richmond, he's the representative of District 2 that includes North Richmond. So on the city side, he's your representative because the city of Richmond has broken into districts. And he's hosting a meeting Saturday, March 29 at Shields Reed Community Center from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And it's called the District 2 Strategy Meeting. And he said, come help me set goals for our district. We will strategize together, brainstorm for a better city, bring your notes and requests as we set the budget for 2026.
And what time was that again?
This meeting is from 10 to 1 p.m. at Shields Reed Center. So I think it's a great opportunity for all of us to attend, since we all work in North Richmond. And I really want the city and the county to work closely together. And Cesar is, he would be a great person to be participating in all of these different initiatives.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Reek is not here. Janine, you have anything to report?
If you guys can hear me, everybody's doing
Can't see you.
Um, uh, just real quick, we had one disposable voucher for the month of February, and then the hotspot crew, 433 reported occurrences, and reported to the city hazardous waste was 40. And because we can't hear, I think that's all I have right now.
Awesome. That was it, Janine? Okay. Jason's not here. Earl Rose, nobody here from birthday school. So it goes to me. All right, so, couple of things to report on my patrols. Seen a lot more furniture dumped on the streets. This is a time during tax season, that we see a lot more furniture dumped on the streets. 36% of all trash was furniture related. There was chairs, couches, mattresses, things of that nature. 42% was just trash. So we just kind of keeping track of what's getting dumped at what time. Like I said, this time always seems like the furniture that's getting dumped on the street goes up a little bit more. The other thing, one of the issues we had last month that we made Justin aware of is that there was a couple areas throughout the city that our public services could not touch the trash due to, I guess they were getting calls about cars being damaged from our hotspot crew picking up trash. So we kind of addressed it. We were able to take care of the trash that was there for like over a month. So those kind of things that we just want to let the public know that if there is an issue with trash being close to their home, we are addressing it. It's not that we don't see it. It's just the proper way that we have to dispose of it, depending on the rules that each of us have to go by. Other than that, I'm seeing a lot of the trash for my patrols go down each month. For the past 5 months, it's been trending down, which is a good thing. Had a conversation with Justin Sullivan from the county. Even though the numbers have been up, even though they're down this month, but the numbers have traditionally been above 500. But last month it was 433. Justin made a comment that the tonnage of trash that's being dumped compared to last year is significantly lower than what it was last year. And I look at that part as a success, because when you drive the city, you're not seeing a ton of trash out there. So the trash is getting picked up on a regular basis. Knowing that the tonnage is down, meaning that there may be less trash being dumped. Even though the numbers say we're seeing the same amount of trash, the tonnage of trash definitely went down significantly. So I thought I should shout that out. Also for me, a couple events that we have going on for North Richmond Green. We have birthday coming up. That'll be April 19th. We're in the process of planning that event as we speak. So we're just waiting for the permits to come back. I've already submitted the permits. So I haven't heard anything back from them yet, so I'm just waiting for that call. We locked in the petting zoo for the kids and the pony ride. So I locked in a couple events that we're gonna do. So a couple of things that we're thinking about doing. I know we'll have the cleanup at Wildcat Creek. Watershed project normally plans some kind of beautification project, but I know it's gonna be outside of North Richmond this time. So we have something that we're doing at CHDC, and I'll let you know, update, as we get information of whether or not we're gonna be able to do it. It's a mural that we're working on at 515 Silver. If it gets approved, we're trying to plan to do a beautification project there at 515 Silver. So and I'll update everybody if everything gets approved. And that's it for me. If you have anything to report?
I'm meeting with the railroad companies, UP and BNSF. See what kind of funding they got. It's got brand new funding for the cleanups. Other than that, just doing the RVs that are discharging human feces and gray water into the storm drains. Awesome.
Let's go through the panel and see if you got anything to report. Michelle, you have anything you want to report? Watershed?
Hi, I will, we're just supporting the watershed project, the Resource Conservation District to do some different creek cleanups. I think that there'll be the North Richmond cleanup at some point. So, and then other things I mentioned the Streets to Creeks program, and there are some little creek protector booklets for kids that we have available and can make available to different groups. So trying to figure out, I had sent a link, but I can mail them to different people or get them out to you if you're interested. So let me know.
Yes, we'll have a lot of kids at the Earth Day cleanup, also Earth Day Festival, so we can definitely hand those out there. That would be great. Webster, you have anything you want to report?
Yeah, let me pull that up really quick. Sorry about that. This March 22nd, we're having a repair workshop. It's free for all West Contra Costa members. It's going to be at the El Cerrito Community Center at 7007 Moser Lane in El Cerrito. This is going to be a great opportunity for people in the community to bring any broken items. We'll have repair technicians that can support with any items that they bring. It'll be happening from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. I believe that there is also going to be some sewing textile folks too who are able to fix up clothing, toys, and all of that good stuff as well.
Awesome. So what do they have to bring? Just bring the item that's broken, or do they need to bring something extra?
Yeah, they just need to bring an item that's broken, and they need to be comfortable with kind of learning on site. So we'll have technicians that are skilled and prepared to support, but the goal is also to get our community kind of comfortable with learning themselves. So they'll be like instructing them as they go along. So if someone brings in like a broken vacuum, the technician will be helping them step by step to fix it themselves as well. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
All right. Jessica, do you have anything you want to report?
Hi, I'm Jessica Walden with the North Richmond Mobile Tool Library. I'm just getting used to this thing here around my head. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm just starting to think of all the things that I have that are broken for Webster's workshop. Yeah, so all I really have is just a shout out about the North Richmond Mobile Tool Library. This is a service that is free to North Richmond residents or any nonprofits that are working in North Richmond. And we have over 300 tools were available. So if you have a project and you need some tools, or if you are hosting an event and you would like us to table, we'll come out with our table and our pamphlets and just talk about the North Richmond Mobile Tool Library. I'll go ahead and put my phone number in the chat, and I've reached out to a lot of you, Janine and Daniel and Tanya and Kalu. So I know some of the stuff that's going on in March, but Feel free to contact me if you hear of stuff, because we're just trying to get the service out there. Also, just something that I thought was interesting at the MAC meeting last night that I thought I'd share is a resident stood up and said that there's a building there and it is going to be converted into he's from Nepal, and it's going to be the first Nepalese worship center in Northern California. So they're taking a house or something, I forget where it was, and they're going to convert it because I think he said there's a large population of Nepalese people in Richmond. So anyway, I just thought that was interesting and kind of neat. So I thought I'd share it. Yeah, that's all I've got. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you. Daniel, you have anything you want to report?
Always. So, hi, Daniel, SOS Richmond. I love being here. I almost made it down in person. Ran out of time. I hope to soon. So we have a strong push for creek restoration. We're doing partnerships with a couple of universities for academic study, San Jose State University and UC Davis. The purpose being is that we're trying to, that those institutions plus SOS plus the Contra Costa Resource Conservation District, CCRCD, are partnering on a couple of projects, and the latest one is a Cal EPA proposal that we submitted. And when the disruptor in chief gets tamed somehow legally, we might be able to get the EPA working again. And when the EPA is working, we should be going for a larger grant through the Environmental Protection Agency of the U.S. government. And the point is that Wildcat will be one of the prime places where we deepen our work. So right now, there's a lot of work that's going to be happening on San Pablo Creek up in El Sobrante area. And then we're going to be doing San Pablo and Wildcat in San Pablo because we're collaborating with Amanda Booth and the folks at the city of San Pablo. Did you have a point to raise? No. Okay. And so then of course getting deeper into a Wildcat on the creek near Verdi School. Of course, the weather's been really tough for us. The latest, as most of us know, the latest wash that happened through with the big rain was a big old flood. And so there's trash strewn on both sides of the Garamita Bridge. We're working on the side towards the fish ladder right now. And hopefully we will finish that before the rains come on Monday. Not going to be a ton of rain, but then we'll hit the other side, the west side of the Garamita Bridge, and we'll continue to do the work in the area. And I'm hoping to sit down with the Watershed Project and actually get more focused with them on creek stewardship, because that's really their turf. CCRCD doesn't really do those two creeks, and so Wildcat being really important for a Watershed and SOS to be doing fundraising so that we can have boots on the ground. And just to cut it short as quickly as I can, the goal is that this is a workforce development project where creek restoration becomes a skill set that folks who are formerly unhoused or currently unhoused are put into a job readiness program, which we're now beefing up our job readiness program. And doing so at the what used to be called the Raley's Encampment. Raley's does not like us calling it the Raley's Encampment, so now it's called I've called it San Pablo Creek Encampment, and I think the county is going to adopt that. That's a large encampment on San Pablo Creek, and gosh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, job readiness programming we're deepening by starting there. That doesn't relate to us here, but when we are doing a pilot at the Pinole Library on Pinole Creek, because there's not a lot of folks on Pinole Creek, what I hope to do is to take some folks from Wildcat, in addition to the folks at the San Pablo Creek encampment, and bring them to the this will start in May, to the Pinole Creek, where CCRCD will do creek restoration training, and we will do job training, and we will provide work experience in the creeks and hopefully coming to Wildcat Creek more often. And when we do that, we'll have a crew that has now become skilled up in how to manage doing creek stewardship in a way that respects the creek and also knows how to work with the unhoused folks. So it's really, I think it's an exciting time for us to be really hitting on this environmental focus of creek stewardship. And so that's my update. The other just quick mention is, as I mentioned last month, we have a new workforce and wellness center in central Richmond. So we've kind of eased on out a little bit of north. We still come to the CRC, the Community Resource Center at CHDC on Fred Jackson, where we will do some job readiness training, but mostly we will be hosting folks either at the San Pablo Library for wellness center activities or at what we now call Safe Harbor. It's on Harbor Way, and that's our main headquarters for workforce and wellness support, right near Lifelong Medical Center and down the block also from Catholic Charities. We welcome you to walk in and visit anytime you're on Harbor Way and you happen to see a bunch of SOS vests out there. That's us getting our teams ready. We'd be heading up every Friday, we go up north. And I'd like to see us doing more than just once a week. That kind of slows us down. We really need to be getting up there more. So that's my quick report. I mean, not so quick.
Thank you. Thank you. Cheryl, you have anything you want to report?
Yeah, we have our Rudy Loncito Fellowship opened up for applications, and that ends up closing, I think, March 14th. It is a 6-month program that teaches and educates on permaculture and agriculture, and it's open to West County residents from ages, I think, 18 to 30. And then just focusing on Earth Day with everyone else along.
Let's go on here. You have anything you want to report?
Yes, my name is Annette Harris, and the Community Resource Center is gonna be having their first health fair on March 19th. It's a free event, open to the public, everyone is invited. We'll have, exhibitors like, Meals on Wheels, the food bank with the food stamps, the Value Project for agriculture and physical therapy, men and women of valor, safe organized spaces. So everyone's welcome to come. It's March 19th from 10 until 2. Just one more thing, I also have a clean slate program that's gonna be going on. There is a sign-up sheet here in the resource center. And if you'd like more information, you can contact me in the resource center. It's just a sign-up sheet now. We're getting the preliminaries ready, and we'll know more about it soon.
Jessica. Go ahead, Jessica.
Yeah, Annette, Kalu told me about the health fair last night at the MAC meeting. I was just wondering, he said that you're keeping it a rather small affair. I just wondered if you are looking for groups to table or if you have already kind of garnered the people that you want to table.
Yeah, I've already gotten the people because we're gonna do it right here in the resource center.
Okay.
And as you can see, there's not
Yeah.
very much room in here, so we're only
Yeah.
gonna have so many, organizations. It's gonna
Okay.
be a small affair, but it'll be nice.
But if
Okay.
you have any flyers or any information, you could leave it here if you want.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Awesome. Tish, you have anything to say?
Not today.
Not today?
Thank you.
No problem, no problem. Now I got a question. Does anybody have any community projects they want to announce that they have going on, anything other than what we talked about already? No?
Janine, you got a class coming up sometime in March? Something's happening?
Any community projects that you have going on?
Your mic is on. Your mic is off.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
I'm going to be speaking rather loudly. So March 6th, which is tomorrow, we have Area of Aging Contra Costa Advisory Council here tomorrow at 10 o'clock. You're all invited. And then we have American Red Cross blood drive to help fight against sickle cell on March the 20th. You can make your appointment with me, or you can go to redcross.org to sign up. You'll see the different times that are available. And then we have coming up, and this is a great program. It's youth entrepreneurship, and we're having an introductory meeting on March the 12th, starting at 4:30. It's for 14-year-old to 22-year-olds. So if you have any teens that you know that are really not into sports or different arts, this would be a great opportunity for them to learn about how to build a business, as far as finances. This is a really, really good program. So if you could, I'll be getting some more information out to everyone. But for now, if you're interested, if you could poll some of the teens that 14 to 22, email me their first, last name, parent or guardian, their email address and phone number. I greatly appreciate it. We have a dynamic program director. His name is Zion Garcia, and we really want to help this program move forward. So please, if you know anybody, please send them our way. And that's all I have to report.
Awesome. Thank you. The only other thing I just want to put it out there is a couple months away, but we do have another Holy Spirit cleanup coming. That'll be May 31st. The information will be coming out closer to that date about the sites and and what we're going to do for that day. So, but the next Holy Spirit cleanup will be May 31st. Any other projects people want to announce or things going on? Okay. All right. I think that is it. So that will conclude our meeting today. I want to thank everyone for coming. Appreciate everyone being here and making the reports. For a lot of us, let's just continue to reach out to the community, see if we can get more community members involved in the North Richmond Green initiative. I think the more residents that we have, we can make a bigger impact on what we're trying to do for the community. So I appreciate everyone being here, and I will talk to you next time.